State your name and how much alcohol you drank from the last video.
Okay, so my name is Brian Damian Jennings, and I've had me about a 6-pack White Claw in rapid succession.
My name is Gara. I have had.
That's it? You're just like Cher?
Shut up!
Are you Cher?
My name's Justin Abel Herrera, and I've drank, I don't know, I think that was 7 times. I think.
First name, last name?
No! No, I'm not giving y'all that because then you can find me on the internet and DM me words.
This is Razor Ramon. He's got the finest lines in San Antonio, and you motherfuckers cannot rush perfection.
My name is Gara. I've had about a 6-pack of Modelo's by myself.
We just played trivia, and pretty sure I lost my ass, but it was a good time. We had a lot of jokes in there, a lot of laughs. You guys go check that one out.
I need your honest opinion. What do you think of people who
They
aren't...
suck.
Yeah. What do you think of people who aren't committed to a specific tattoo?
Come into the shop ready with an idea.
They want a tattoo from you, but they can't make up their mind. What do you think of those people?
Truthfully,
Yeah, truthfully.
I'll help the next person.
What do you think of people who ask you for a piercing but can't make up their mind?
I can get the out. I mean, like, come on. If you don't know, like, why would you come in here not knowing what you want? Oh my gosh. Or not having your ID? Dog.
What do you think about someone who's in your booth sitting there looking at you eye to eye and they're non-committal?
I mean, if we don't know what they're getting tattooed, they're not going to be in my booth in my chair. So that's one thing. If you're going to shut down everything I recommend or any of my ideas, then you just come to me when you know what you want.
Yeah, but no, that's not what I asked.
Everybody's got a finite amount of time in their life. Granted, we're not like trying to get you in and out of the shop in the minimal amount of time, but at the same time, please just have an idea of what you want to do.
Why would you come in the shop without your ID?
What the fuck do you think this is?
No, literally, it's like walking to a bar asking for a beer and not having your ID. Oh, this is off topic. I'm drunk.
I'm saying, what do you think of that person? What do you think when you look in their eyes? What do you think about that person?
I would think you just want a tattoo and you don't know what. I mean, I don't think I would think negatively of the person, but I mean, as far as the situation, as far as you wanting a tattoo but not knowing what, yeah, I'll be frustrated with it. Obviously, it would be negative.
You keep doing designs and
They're super indecisive, it's just wasting my time. Yeah, skip, next.
that's fair. That's super fair. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were against sticker sleeves?
I'm not against them.
What do you think about people with sticker sleeves?
Well, like y'all, I started with sticker sleeves. It's cool when you're in high school.
What do you think of people with sticker sleeves?
You know what? I don't like to judge people based off of their looks. But sticker
there it is.
sleeves, I don't know, bro. That's a hard question. Cause like, what is a sticker sleeve?
Sticker sleeve is a small,
Am I getting too deep?
no, small tattoo, small random tattoo.
Okay, like Friday the 13th tattoos all over.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That's.
Are you a fan of sticker sleeves? Were you one of those ones who?
Nah, I don't care for them.
Okay, so what do you really think of people who get sticker sleeves?
I think they're kind of similar. I think that's more like maybe an impulsive thing. I'm the opposite. I'm not impulsive at all. And so my tattoos, I think about them for a long time. If I'm going to put this on my leg, what can I work? How can I keep a theme going instead of just randomly putting stuff places? Yeah. So I think that's more of an impulsive thing. If you just have a sticker sleeve, it's because you're getting impulsive tattoos.
Get a tattoo that means something to you.
So you think people who get sticker sleeves get tattoos that don't mean anything to them?
Have you seen Flash that's meaningful? Hey, here's what we got. What do you want?
Okay.
In my opinion, I'm not trying to offend anybody, or am I?
What do you think about people with sticker sleeves?
Teach their own. I think the body's art. So if they like it, they like it.
It's a big no-no. If you're gonna get work done, get it done right and not for cheap. I'm not judging, you know, like I've had my share of Friday the 13th tattoos.
Just a little judgy.
I have terrible tattoos, you know what I mean? But I learned from my mistakes, so maybe you
Learn from your mistakes too.
learn from yours, yeah.
We've talked about this on the channel before, and unfortunately, it's one of those times where we regret that we were right. Someone recently passed away while under anesthesia for a large tattoo session. What are your thoughts?
First off, as a motto of my life, I never speak ill of the dead. I think that's insanely rude.
But
However, Yeah, I've been saying this since I heard about it. People got a lot of money. They want to spend it on, going under and getting the like full bodysuit. That's fine, but I mean, make sure you're dealing with professionals.
Someone who died on anesthesia recently.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
Just that it was bound to happen, and I think most of us in the industry saw that.
You're dancing a fine line. Anesthesia is reserved for like surgical procedures, not luxurious elective things. I mean, granted, you're dropping the dime to get put under, but you got to make sure that you're still dealing with professionals. And granted, I haven't done any research into the scenario, and condolences to the families, but I mean, I saw this coming from miles away from the first time I heard about people doing that. And in my humble opinion, tattoos are a rite of passage. You got to endure the pain.
What is the biggest mistake you made on a customer?
Customer wise, fuck. No, anything that I fucked up has been like in the beginning of my career. I've done a lot of cricket septums. A lot.
What is the biggest mistake you made on a customer?
I'm the apprentice.
That's not the question. What is the biggest mistake you made on a customer?
I've spelled a word wrong. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I've done.
One of the worst times I think I fucked up, it was actually after hours at the shop, and I was drinking. We all were. And this guy wanted a septum pierce, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I could totally do it. I could not do it.
By the way, YouTube, we just turned away customers. Customers just tried to walk in. We turned them away.
To turn them away.
We've turned over a new leaf.
But I did. There it goes. I put the clamp on the septum, all right, and I had it up there, and I fucking went for it. It went through his nostril. This dude was so fucked up though, he didn't even feel it.
Okay, so I did a bird. It was a raven on this guy's.
Shout out their name. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
They know.
I'm just kidding.
And you know how there's two claws on the front?
Yeah.
Well, one was a little off center.
Two claws?
Yeah, the bird's feet.
Don't they have three?
Yeah, you would think. The way I did it, yeah, think about what you're doing, but the other way. So I drew it on the bird, but it was off centered, and it looked like dick and balls. But I fixed it. I was able to just black that part out, but then it only had 1 foot, so it just fucked it up totally.
You tattooed dick and balls on someone.
Shit, it was supposed to be a bird's claw, but yeah. And then I blacked it out, but then the other foot stayed, so then it just looked fucked up. So then I blacked that out, and then the bird didn't have feet.
I went through and I saw the needle come out of the nostril. It was going really well. I saw the needle come out the nostril and I was like, oop, and I just pulled it back through. Tried again, and I tried again, and I hit it the second time. And that's probably one of the worst ones. That
it's a double piercing.
Yeah, he got 2 for the price of 1. No, I didn't charge him for it. We were super drunk. It was after hours, type shit. If I've ever fucked anything up sober, I would say I just went a little bit too shallow on some piercings, but it's beginner shit, you know what I mean? You don't really know how deep you need to go until you get the hang of it, but overall I think that's probably the worst one that I've done.
So it was a quote. I forgot what the quote was, man.
Oh, so it was a lot of words.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
At the very least.
Yeah. No, just one word of all of it.
He's just a fucking absolute idiot.
It is because I wrote it out, I gave it to them, I made them proofread it. 2 of them, it was her and her friend, and then so when they approved it, we stenciled it on, we did the tattoo, and then when she tells me, oh, you misspelled this word, and I'm like, okay, well I had only barely started it.
Said I'm just a tattoo artist.
No regrets.
How bad was the word misspelled? I want to know.
All right, so the word was amongst.
Oh no.
Yes.
I think you mixed up.
There's
not.
There's no you. There's no you.
That's what I did. It was messed up too because we had just started the tattoo, and I was just like, whoa. maybe I didn't do it yet. And I look, and sure enough, I had already tattooed it. It was like probably one of the first words that I tattooed. And I just,
Oh. Yeah, there's no you in amongst.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I did.
Have you ever made a mistake on a customer and either covered it up or didn't mention it and got away with it?
Oh yeah.
You messed up someone's tattoo and so you like covered it up.
I wouldn't say I messed up their tattoo. I messed up while doing their tattoo, but I was able to save it. Like, it wasn't completely ruined.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
explain.
a tattoo's ever.
Explain.
Maybe one of my lines comes out ugly, and so instead I shade off of that line so
Okay.
that you can't see that ugly line.
Okay.
Or even if I line somewhere that it didn't have to be, well, maybe on this side I match it, and then so I kind of switch up the design a little bit, but so that it doesn't look like a mistake.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Have you ever made a mistake on a customer and either covered it up or didn't mention it and got away with it?
Yeah, all the time actually. Piercings are hard, okay? Anatomy is a huge thing. Okay. Sometimes, you know, it's just like, I'm not really happy with it, but I don't want to ask them to let me pierce them again because they already had a really hard time the first time. It's just like, we'll just let it ride, you know? Like, it's not that often, but when it does happen, it's just like, fuck.
But definitely not recently or in the shop.
No, definitely not recently. This is the beginning of my career.
So this goes along the same vein. Have you ever made a mistake on a customer and either covered it up or got away with it?
Yeah, I just explained it.
So the burn.
Yeah.
So all right.
I covered it up, but we saw it first, and he's actually the one that made the comment. He's like, "Oh, that doesn't look like the bird's foot."
Looks like a dick of balls.
Look at And I was like, nah, dude, it isn't. Nah, I was like, look a little closer.
You're like, no, yeah.
And I was like, it's alright, we can fix it.
All right, Justin.
Yeah.
Philosophical question. Big question. Deep question. What's the one thing people should understand about your profession before passing judgment?
I came into this field later in my life, and it's not easy at all. There's a lot of long nights, hard work, discipline. Not only that, you're managing family, friends, your social life, whatever it may be. But
Maybe
like,
maybe the pressure.
yeah, a lot of
Fucking permanent.
just like a lot of other careers. Yeah, there's so much pressure involved, but if your heart's in it and you stick through it, you can learn a lot. So they usually say like you're a starving artist, and I understand what that means.
What's the one thing people should understand about your profession before passing judgment?
I think just that it is a form of art. And so everyone's gonna do it differently. They're gonna have a different way of doing it, a different style, a different speed, different price. Just you know, there's so many different things. Everyone's different, and it's all like interpretive too. So
It's subjective.
yes.
Yeah, versus it's objective, yeah.
People ask like that, like talking about, what do you think of this tattoo? What do you think of that? It's like, it really doesn't matter. Your tattoo is for you. You know, I don't judge other people's tattoos because I don't know what it means to them. Some people just want to throw something on there. That's, you know, to each his own, pretty much. When it comes to your tattoos, you're going to get what you want. And I don't, you know, pass judgment really on it.
What's the one thing people should understand about your profession before judging?
I think that people should understand that we take our craft very seriously. I mean, it's not a one-stop shop here. I will tell you no if it's not gonna work out. I'm not here to take your money. I'm not here to make a buck. Like, I literally just want to make you look cool. I offer the best and I give the best advice. If you have somebody that's willing to work with you based off of your fucked up anatomy, like, that was bad.
If you look like you've been put through the wood chipper,
No, I mean, anatomy's different for everybody. So if it's not gonna work out, I think people appreciate me saying that it's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? If you've been told before that it's not gonna work by somebody that's reputable and you go to another shop that's gonna do it anyway, that's a huge red flag on yourself and the shop. But ultimately, yeah, like, we take our craft very seriously. I think a lot of people think that we're here to make a buck, but that's not the case.
Where's my motherfucking microphone?